Tuesday morning, and I've just finished up this long workout with the class here. It was a 40-minute running and max cal on the eco bike piece, right? So the way this worked was we had a 10-minute AMRAP. Inside this 10 minutes we ran 1600 meters, and in the remaining time then we did max calories on the bike. We had a 4-minute rest in between, and then we went into an 8-minute AMRAP. This time everything was coming down, so the time, the distance, the only thing staying the same was that it was max calories in the bike. So 1200 meter run, max cal eco bike. We got the rest 3 minutes after this piece, and then this 6-minute AMRAP, 800 meter run, max cal eco bike, rest 2 minutes. 4-minute AMRAP, 400 meter run, max cal bike, rest 1 minute. And then the last one was a 2-minute AMRAP of a 200 meter. That was just a full sprint, and then max cal on the eco bike. I'm just finished this workout. I haven't counted how many calories I got in it, but I think I was getting anywhere between like 45 to 50. And then like 30, and then maybe a 17 or something around that. So I'll tell that up and see what my final score was. But that was a good workout. There's only a couple of us in. It's kind of a cold, old, dark, wet morning here, so it's nice to get that big long 40-minute piece done. Right, so I'm just going to get changed out of these clothes now because they're sweating and they're soaking, and I don't want to get the flu because we've got 2 more pieces to do. We're going to be doing some squat cleans, and we're going to be doing push jerks. So we'll get changed and then we'll start warming up for the squat cleans. It's freezing high whenever you stop the workout for a while until you get going again. Right, so I'm going to get ready now to do these squat cleans, but I've started listening to the Box Jumper podcast. Absolutely brilliant so far. The first one I'm listening to there is just on the background now. Actually, it's called Season Opportunity in the World of Olympic Weightlifting with Greg Everett. And if you know who Greg Everett is, you'll be very interested to listen to this podcast. So I would definitely recommend go checking out the Box Jumper podcast.
I was so good early on.
Greg happened to see Greg and his wife trainers, coaches.
I didn't have that much back when I started, very
beyond. I remember weightlifting side and CrossFit side. Becoming coach as a CrossFitter, I wanted to. You wound up.
Just something that
Right, so I am warmed up here now to 68 kilos, or 55% of my 1 rep max squat clean. And I'm going to do the first set of 10 here. We're just doing 10 singles, and then we're going to do 8 singles, 4 and 2, and we're just going to build on that. Now, last week, if you remember, we did the squat clean ladder and we did it for time. Today, I'm just going to focus again on the technique. Nice, clean, tidy reps is what I'm after. I'm trying to get strong now in the winter time, so I'm not worried about doing this for time. I'd rather slow it down a bit and hit the lifts nice and tidy. Last week I went for time on it and it was grand, but it's just slightly heavier. 108 is going to be the finishing weight for 2 singles. Today I haven't cleaned 108 in a long time. My 1 rep max is 123 and I only ever hit that once. So for me today 108 is going to be heavy. I know I hit 105 last week for 2, so this should be doable, and it will be doable. I will do it. Positive mindset again. But no, I'm just slowing it down. We've got that good podcast on, and I'm going to get into the first 10 singles squat cleans of the day.
That I did, 8 years ago, this edition was out. I have to keep revising things in order to keep up and learn. I learned how would I have done previously up in there where I'm like, I still think this is correct, so I need to change that.
Right. Yeah, as coaches, how does that come about? And how do you implement, provide certifications for people? They come to you, or do you go to school?
Well, we both been located in New York since 2006. So at that point, I started doing my all in the Cisco Bay area and continued moving there. But
right, that's the first 10 singles done, 55%, 68 kilos. Now we're going to increase the weight and the percentages, and it's going to go to 63%, 78 kilos, and we're going to be doing 5 or 8 singles at this weight.
And came right program. And so it's a lot more work for me. Like, I have to grade them.
Pat, be careful.
no.
I think you always are going to get the people who just, so people are getting better in general, I think, once they recognize and so it gets easier. I love to ill people, but I'm also not
I'm glad I wasn't in that position. One thing I really
this would be an awkward conversation.
yeah, certain things like the awareness that process might have engendered to really simplify itself and work for sure.
Yeah, there are still right? It is not an Olympic sport, it is not a professional.
See that ball, right? What's going to happen someday if you don't be careful? That ball will be your head and you'll be dead. Please be careful. I love you too much to anything happen to you, so please be careful. You just have to be so careful with the dog about it.
Weightlifting is one of the things where you really have to.
That's all he wants through there. You can't put it under the bar. Be careful.
Never love these athletes, so they want to use it for health, so they want to use it for sport. So I can make it living. Like, I don't have to go work at night anymore, or work on the cleaning, dog, pick up.
Right, so we're up to 72% now, 90 kilos, and we're doing 6 singles this time.
And so you can't, that's why the max.
Right.
I did my best lifts at the age of 35. I think, and creating a foundation. So, you follow that same formula, regardless of who the person is, it's just that dirty.
But it does take more time to establish that foundation at an
Part of the harder charters, like they just want to go. And so you really have to believe in it.
Right, so they're feeling good so far. That was 72%, 90 kilo for 6. Now we're going to go up to 80% and we're going to do 4, and that's going to be 98 kilos, so an 8 kilo jump. I'll still keep the belt off yet for a while. If I'm going to put the belt on, which I probably will, I'll put it on for the next set at 88%, which will be 108. And as I say, that 108 is going to be the heaviest I've lifted since a long time, so fingers crossed I get it. But before I get that, I have 4 singles now, 80%, 98 kilo. Pat, what did we discuss about the ball? Did we discuss that you'd keep it out of underneath the barbell while I'm doing a wheel lift? You need to work with me, lad. It's for your own benefit. Look. It's no good there. You need to be careful. Oh, what do you like there, Eric? Good boy. Good stuff, Pat. Right, so 4 singles ticked off, and now we're going up to the last 2. So 2 singles. As I say, I'm not sure about this weight. I haven't done it in a long time. It's 88%, and it's going to be 108 kilos. So I'm going to put a belt on for this, just to tighten it up a wee bit. And fingers crossed we hit this. Yes! Yes. Right, the second one just wasn't as tidy as the first, but all in all, happy to hit the 108. First time doing it in a long time, and it felt grand. So that's a bit of confidence there. Lovely stuff. Kind of half tempted to do what I did with the snatch the other day and keep building on, see how heavy we can go, but I think I'll just leave it there for the day. Don't push it too far. There's another day in it, there's no panic. Right, that's the cleans done. Next piece of strength, we're getting into some push jerks. Show you what that is now. Pat, like this ball, look, why do you put it in rare wee spots? Show me now, show me where it is. Pat hides a ball that's about 1 inch in a diameter, or circumference, whatever you call it, and hides it in the funniest wee spots. Where is it now? I haven't time to be doing this. Can I carry on? Where are we? Oh, in here. That's a good spot there. That's a great spot to put it. You know, that's a really good place to put the ball. I can get at that right-handed throw. Look how easy it is. Go you now find another wee spot. As awkward as that, I don't know. Good boy. Wild silly way going on there, putting the ball in an awkward spot. And out of the whole gym, he'd find a wee nook in a corner and there to put that ball. I was glad to get that there bit of thumb tape off this left thumb. I must have just put it on a bit too tight whenever I was wrapping it. It's actually like tingling now, almost pins and needles, so I got it off there before I go into these postures. See too, if you are taping your thumbs, right, don't tape your thumb straight, like don't hold your thumb straight and tape it. Put a slight bend in it. So if you look at this here, what do I see? So when you're taping your thumb, where that focuses, when you're taping your thumb, have a slight bend in it and tape it while it's slightly bent. And then wrap it around. Obviously don't do it as tight as I done that first time. Keep the bend on the thumb, keep the bend in it, and then nick it off. It just means then that whenever you're actually like in this position here with your bar, it'll bend around. If you tape it dead straight, it almost acts like a cast almost and keeps it like tight so you can't bend it. Just make sure when you're taping your thumb that there's a slight bend in it. The push jerks we're working on today is going to be 6 sets in total. A set of 10 at 55%, that's going to be 60 kilos. A set of 8 at 64%. A set of 6 at 73%. And then keeping the reps the same at 10, 8, 6, but the percentages being bumped up. 58%, 67%, and 76%. So the last set of 6, the heaviest we're going to be going today, 84 kilos, we'll round that up to 85. So we've stuck in the first set of 10 at 60. If you remember as well, last week we were doing these push jerks. It was sets of 8, 6s and 4s, and the percentages were slightly heavier. This week the volume has gone up, but the percentages have come down. So that was the first set of 10, and now we're going to do a set of 8.
Same methodology at the same time. I'm excited to see what the best in the world is capable of. I'm saying, a window into that elite competitive world game.
So that second set of 8 at 70, I really tried to get the barbell as much on my shoulder as I could, as I was talking about this last week. If the barbell's not as on the shoulder, when you do that leg dip and drive, if you're holding it just slightly in front of yourself here and it's on your wrist, you're not getting the benefit of the legs. That's why you see me there, I reset almost in between each rep, whereas that 60 kilo on at the start, I didn't think about it. I was holding it almost off the shoulder and just kind of muscling it up. From here on in now, as the rest of these go, I'm going to reset between each lift or in between each rep and try and get as much of a leg drive and get the bar high on the shoulder, because I struggle again with the jerk. I think my 1 rep max clean jerk is only like 116 kilos or something like that, so I need to practice these, and there's a bit of volume in this, but it's not too heavy. But I can get, like you see at last set, there's 8 reps to practice it each time, so I'm really focusing on that as opposed to just rushing through. Next set now we have a 6, and it is up to 80 kilos. So again, focusing on the shoulders, elbows up, getting as much on the shoulder as possible, drive, boom, and we'll take it from there for the next set of 6.
You know, it's a lot that has to do with our experience as athletes, our experience as affiliate owners. I was on the Center staff as a level 1 trainer for 7 years. We have a vast...
And that's why I'm buying a new belt. Did you see that? I don't know if you've seen it or not in that clip, but I think like a 3rd rep in the belt and bust open on me. So that's why I ordered a new one. So that's all the first set of 10, 8s and 6s done. We're going back in now for the next set, and we're just going to put 5 kilo onto everything. That's the way the percentages works out. So it was 60 kilo for 10 the first round, and now we're doing 10 at 65. I'm going to chance this belt again. I'm just going to, I think if you just reset it and really tighten it up and rub it in, I find that if you actually rub the Velcro onto each other, it seems to stay. So I think the new one should be coming this week, So I love the weightlifting side of CrossFit, absolutely love it. I think I would say a good percentage of CrossFitters never even heard tell of weightlifting, because I didn't anyways until I started CrossFit. And now that I'm into CrossFit, I love CrossFit, the weightlifting is just, it's all I think about nearly every day. Like, I'm watching weightlifting, and just, it's just a class sport. You know, like if you look at someone in the Olympics, you see it on the TV, and they might be snatching, some of the heavyweights anyways, could be snatching like over 200 kilos. 180, 190, and you look at it, and if you're unknown, you would think, oh, great wee sport. It's until you try, it's until you know what that weight feels like, then you've got far more respect and you've a better understanding of what's actually going on in the Olympic Games. Like, you know, you've no concept of it unless you're in a weightlifting club where unless you're lifting the weights yourself and you understand how it feels. It's just insane. It is just insane. Now, they're all just up to the gills, 99% of them, I'd imagine, at the Olympics. But hey, let them have at it. Like, it's cool to watch, so let them go at it. And again, it's the only way. Like, if you're looking to compete in the Olympics, I would say, well, maybe they're not all on it, like, but any of the boys at the top and any of the girls at the top, I would imagine, are taking some kind of a performance enhancement. But whatever, it's good to watch. Let them go at it. Right, we have 2 more sets to go.
I think that's where, not done any
The last set of 6 now, and it's going to be done at 85 kilos. The percent on this is, I didn't even write it down.
We're all out.
No, 76%. So 76% here now. Last set of 6. These are feeling great. Said before, my push jerk, I do struggle with it, but I'm feeling a bit more confident and I feel good. Get it on the shoulder, that is key. Has to be a good leg drive. And if it's not on the shoulder, you're not going to get it.
And the story is, you get this a lot on seminars, and on seminar staff, it's just a feedback.
Right, so that is the day's training done. Just got a text there actually saying my knee sleeves are going to be delivered now between 11 and 12, so that's one of the 2 items getting delivered today. The belt too, as you've seen, is definitely needed. So that'll be great when it comes. Good day's training. Delighted with the squat cleans. 108's the heaviest I've touched on in a while, and it felt fairly easy, you know, it wasn't too bad. So that's a good positive. The push jerks, they're feeling good as well, just getting that weight through the shoulder. They're push jerks too, you know, I prefer a split jerk, so I think that, like, say if I was testing my 1 rep max clean and jerk, I would split jerk it, but if I can get strong in the push jerk, then the split's going to probably be easier again, so happy days on that. That's the training, folks. The conditioning piece today, as I say, was that bit of running and stuff. I didn't record much of that because it was like pure dark this morning, and just, you wouldn't have seen nothing outside, so I just recorded the last wee AMRAP. I think it was like a 2-minute AMRAP, wasn't it? 2 minutes, 200 metre run, and max cal on the bike. So all in all, a good day. Heaps of running, heaps of lifting, heaps of pushing. A good solid day in the bank. So we'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday, for the next one. Good luck.